What's up, everybody? Can't talk tonight. Welcome to what I'm calling episode one of Hobby Quick Hitters. Just going to be a little show, 2 to 5 minutes long, very quick, in and out, no set day, no set time, just when I produce them. And today is going to be episode one. I get asked sometimes, John, is there a card that you buy anytime you see it, long as the price is right and fair? And I'm going to talk about one of those cards on today's episode. And contrary to popular belief, it's not a Jackie Robinson card. It's a card from 2000, the year 2000. And I got a feeling many don't know about this card. It's what would be considered an XRC, but it's the first card produced of this player on an American brand. And I'm kind of giving it away a little bit about who I'm talking about. So, what I want to do is show you the card that I'm trying to buy as many of these as I can. And let me put that on the screen here. And it's the 2000 Upper Deck Ovation Japanese edition, number 41, Ichiro Suzuki. This was obviously made in 2000 by Upper Deck. It's the Ovation branding. Many are familiar with that brand. Those seams are raised on the card, has sort of a baseball card feel. But the square box behind the Chiro is sort of it's not holographic, but it has a holographic look to it. And these Upper Deck made this box in 2000 for just for Japan. They were sent overseas to Japan. They were not marketed here in the States. Now, some probably made their way back to the States via shipping or buying them back from Japan. But this was uh, a wax product exclusively made for the Japanese market. Every player in the set was from the Japanese league. We see Ichiro here in his Oryx Blue Wave uniform. And this card, it was a limited release. So they didn't, we worry about overproduction and the like. This was not an overproduced product. Matter of fact, only 2,000 of each card in the set uh, was made. So there's only 2,000 of these 2,000 Ovation Upper Deck Japanese Ichiros. They are not numbered. Just Upper Deck announced that was the print run for the product. That there was 2,000 of each player in the set and enough boxes to produce them. I imagine there's some sealed wax, so I'm sure there's not 2,000 in circulation. I own about 10 of these cards, so I don't. I'm sure maybe someone owns more, but anytime I can get this card and it's at a fair price, I'm snatching these up. It's to me, it's Ichiro's first card on a United States company's stock. Upper Deck being the case. He does have a 2001 Upper Deck Ovation card in a Mariners uniform. So I guess this would be considered an XRC. That's fine by me. I'm more than happy to own as many of these as possible. And why am I buying them up? Well, I think number one, they're undervalued and limited produced. They're hard to find. And probably some of you are watching this and didn't even know this card existed. So maybe it now turns up on your search list. And someone would say, "Well, John, why are you letting the cat out of the bag?" I'm not really, it is what it is. So I'm not. I like to share information, and I've got double digits of this card graded raw both. I do even put a couple out in my showcase for sale at the shows that I set up in. And besides the sort of scarcity of the card, another reason I'm trying to buy these up, Ichiro, is obviously a great player and coming up on this, right? Going to be a 2025 first ballot Hall of Famer. The class that he's in, the best other person up for election in 2025 alongside with him is CC Sabathia, who probably gets in as well, but we'll see how that shakes out. We'll also see who doesn't make it in the year or two before that might, try to get in on 2025. But I don't think anyone out there can argue that Ichiro is a first ballot Hall of Famer. And as we know, when someone goes in the Hall of Fame, their cards usually get a bounce. And I think Ichiro Suzuki's in line for that across the board, not just this 2000 Ovation card, but many of his other first cards and rookies as well. So it's a card I'm really, really fond of. I get at, like I said, I did this episode to, because I get asked, is there a card that you buy anytime you can? And so there's the answer to that question. So I hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next time on Hobby Quick Hitters.